Welcome to Start Coding. My name is Santosh. So in the last video we discussed how to install Python program in our system, and we also discussed what is programming and how to do programming, what is the necessity of programming in the previous videos, right? So if you are new here, so you can go and watch my previous videos so you can understand. In this video I am going to discuss, like we are going to do little bit calculations or some little bit operations, and we are also going to do some coding. We are also going to do some writing some code. Okay, so let's get into the computer. Go to the start menu and click on that, then go to search and type IDLE. If you type IDLE, you will going to get IDLE Python 3.6. We already installed right in last class, so you just know you going to get like this. And we also installed Anaconda, right? Jupyter, Anaconda with Jupyter. So just type Anaconda, so we will going to know what is there inside that. If you type Anaconda, see Anaconda which offers say Jupyter, Anaconda Navigator and Spider, Anaconda PowerShell. So this is all Anaconda offers. So this is will comes with Anaconda, right, when we install. So that is the main benefit. So we will going to use Jupyter Notebook in the next class. I am going to use now IDLE. So we are going to write some code. Okay, let's get into the computer. IDLE, type IDLE, then you are going to get IDLE. Open IDLE, click on that IDLE, then you are going to get like this window. Okay, just zoom out this one. Okay, I want to do some calculations, right? So I told you, right, Python can be used in different areas, in different domains. So in this scientific calculations also Python is being used. So also using, there are many developers. So I want to do some calculations for basic purpose. We just go with this. So okay, let's I want to add some number, 25 plus 25. See, I am getting 50. So this is working perfectly, which I installed, that is working perfectly. So I want to do some like subtracting things, like 65 minus 12, say 53. So when I do subtraction or addition, I am getting output exactly correct. What I expecting, that output is getting, right. So I want to do multiplication, whether multiplication also works or not. I want to see 2 into 10. Yes. So 2 into 10 is 20. I am getting like 25 by 25. I want to do multiply also, like I want to do dividation also. So like then see, I am getting 1. Here is a 0.0 is getting. Don't worry about this. We will going to discuss later that one. Just focus on what we expecting is getting or not, right. Okay, so I want to divide 65 with 2. See, I am getting, right. Okay, so when I do calculations, I am getting perfect output, which I expected, that one is getting, right. I can do multiplications and I can add, I can subtract, I can divide, so I can do anything here, right. So let's understand the concept string. So what is concept? We can't do only calculation. With calculation we can't do many things, right. So let understand what is string. Okay, string is nothing but anything within double quotes or single quote. Let's see, you have something here inside this, like see, this is a double quote, right. This is a double quote and this is a double quote. This is single quote and this is single quote, which we call, right. So these are the double quotes and these are the double quotes and these are the single quotes, right. If you write anything inside this double quote, it is treated as string. Simple. If you write anything inside this, it is treated as string. So if you write if you use either double quote or either single quote, it is treated as a string. String is nothing but anything within the double quote or single quote is string. See, I am writing welcome here. See, right. See, this is a welcome, I wrote within double quote, right? I wrote within double quotes. It's a string. It is treated as a string. When I write within single quote, it is also treated as a string because it is inside the single quote and it is also inside the double quote. So it is treated as a string. I hope everyone is understood this concept. What is string? Within double quote. See, I am using double quote. Welcome. See, welcome I wrote, and here I also getting some color here, right? So ideally will identify whether it is correct format or not, right? Which we have Pep8, right, in Python. So which guides us when we write something. If we get any different color, like if I write again double quote here, see I am getting here is different color. So what it telling? Arey Baba, this is not correct. You just need to follow Pep8 rules and regulations, which it has set of rules, right? When you write some code, I was explained in my first video, right? So Pep8 will tells and it guides you need to write in this way, like that. So I am writing within double quote, and when I enter, then I am going to get output, right? Welcome is I am getting within single quote. You just don't worry about this whether you getting output or not, just check it, okay? So when I write in single quote welcome, see, then also I am getting. So this is a string, okay? Help, use these brackets, okay? When I type help here, here I got this much output. Why? So welcome to the Python 3.6 help utility. This is a help utility. It is nothing but a function. You just think this is a function, inbuilt function which comes. I told you, right, Python has packages, modules and libraries. Those are already built inside, so we can use, like this is a nothing but ready-made code. Already someone is written, so we just using this one. So what is telling? Welcome to the Python 3.6 help utility. So it is telling how can I help you, like that. So you just need to type these keywords, like what is telling. If you don't know anything, it has some symbols, some topics, those are divided in a packages, right? So if you type keywords, how many keywords there, those will be, it will shows. If you type symbols, you will going to get symbols. If you type topics, then you will going to get topics. So I am typing here topics, right? Within double quote or single quote we need to type, okay? TOPICS, topics, and then enter. See, if I enter topics, so I am getting this many topics are there inside this Python program. Someone is coded and inserted, right? So it is there, it will comes built in, right? So see, assertion, assignments, deletion, dictionaries, ellipse and float. These are the different types of topics. So we will going to discuss all this topic, okay? I want to exit from here. So what you just need, Q, you just need to type Q. Then you will going to out from that help button, okay? You got out. If you see previously how we got, like this symbol you got, right? Here also we getting now. So we are exited from the help section, right? So you got no, right? So we also have one inbuilt functions like help, how we has, like we have another function print. It is a function, right? Inside inbuilt function, this is a inbuilt function. What it does means just take help from help print. When it is a inbuilt function, right? When I type help of print, help on built-in functions, print in module built-ins. What it prints? First it will print values, whatever it may be, it will print values. Second one, it has separator. It has end. It is a default one, /n. What is /n? I will tell you. /n is nothing but it will tells us new line. It will start with new line, okay? File standard output. It is related to file, okay? It is flush. Welcome. It is a string, right? I am getting like this output. I don't want this single quote in output. I can write here, but yeah, it is, I am following your instruction, but in the output it is my requirement, right? So I don't want this single quotes. So what I need to do now, you just need to apply print function, print. Within print you just need to write your string, right? Then close the bracket. What I did now, I write my string inside this function. It is a inbuilt function, right, print. So I am using this function now. When I enter this one, see I am getting there is no double single quotes or double quotes now. So it is giving some output. It is valuable output, right? So this is a beautiful one. Which one it is giving now, right? Print welcome. It is my string, right? So I wrote here inside that print function. So see I am getting beautiful output here. Print print. See here I am getting same output here. There is no difference. Though this is a string and this is a also string, but we are writing inside this function, right? Inside this function we are writing this string, right? Okay. So I want to tell one more function. There is a type function. It is an inbuilt function. Okay, if you type like this, it is will tell class is type. It will tells which type of data it is. Okay, I want to know. I am telling, right, this is a string, this is a string. If you write anything within double quote or single quote, it is treats as a string, I told you, right? So then how can I tell you like that is a string? I want to check type. What is the type of data, right? Typ type. Then I want to write this welcome, same welcome within double quote. See what I am doing. I also have type is a one inbuilt function, right? Like similarly print. So what I am doing, I am writing welcome here. When I run welcome and when I type that, it is telling class. This is a type. That is a str nothing but it is a string. Like I want to check for number 25. So it is a integer data. So it is telling like that. So there are the different types, right? So it is telling every that this is a different types of data. It will tells what type will tells, like help, will take help. See when I type help, I want to know how many built-ins, like how many packages are total, how many is there inside built-ins, so I can know and I can use those when I write code, right? So what I am doing, import is a function which is used to import modules or any packages from Python to outside when we write code, like import builtins, import built-ins. Okay, when I import built-ins, see I didn't get any error, right? So I imported built-ins, print built-ins. I want to know what is there inside built-ins, right? builtins, print built-ins. When I type built-ins, it is a module. I can't read what is telling modules, built-ins and built-ins. Inside the module I have built-in as a package, so it is there inside. Inside that there are many functions, many classes, there are much more code. I can't read that one, it is telling. So I just want to know directories. Directories are nothing but folders. Every folder has a different codes, right? So dir of built-ins. dir of built-ins. When I type that one, so I am getting, see this is the I am getting much more here. Say arithmetic error, assertion error, all this I am getting, right? So these are nothing but this is the all inbuilt code which someone is written and inserted in this Python package, right? So when I come to here absolute all axi bin. When I come to here, when I see this one absolute all these are the built-ins. So I just used help and print and type. I use 3 right? When coming to the h, where is h? See this is a help, this is also code someone is written, so this is inbuilt one, so we are using that one, right? Then input into that is help. Then which one we used? See, this is the type here. We also use type 1, right? And see, here is print. So print. I want to read one by one, means I just need to store like dir of built-ins. dir of built-ins. What I did here is all this, which one is all this there, right? So what I am doing, all this is storing inside a variable called a. All those directories I am storing inside a, and then I am going to read one by one. I just using here for loop. I'll tell about this. I'll explain about for loop, what is for loop and how it is works. Okay. For I in range, for I in a, print I. See, these many built-ins I have. So these are the all built-in types. Okay, assertion, error, these are the related to exceptions. So I will explain in the exception topics. None is a no data types. There is nothing, no data. No means there is empty. True. See, this is absolute, all, ASCII, boolean, bool, direct, directory. This, see, these are the all built-ins. Okay. Okay, I hope everyone is understood in this class. Okay. So friends, everyone is understood, I hope. So in the next class I am going to start with Jupyter Notebooks.